group play. So Europsilus, he is an experienced Mario 3 randomizer player. So he is quite well versed in Mario 3 vanilla, so he will be a opponent Jedab. Dust Minion and Chaos I'm not as familiar with. I've not seen them in any of the weeklies to date, so this will be interesting as far as their performance. So we are in World 6 to lead off. 4-1 is the first level, which is a pretty gentle level with a couple of easy power-ups to it. So no problem for any of the runners. We are playing bracket 2 here, which shuffles the levels, world order, pipes, blocks, and bridges. So this will be an interesting test. Dust Minion kind of having a little trouble with the Giant Hammer Bros. Finally gets rid of them. Europsilus is in 4-5. 4 pipes are randomized. Unfortunately for our runners, they're all on top of each other, which means they're going to have to really kind of grind this out. Dust Minion 4-5, so is Jedab. Chaos Defrost is most of the way done with 4-5. More pipes travail over. Done. Our first fort of the day is Navy. So the World Aid forts are mixed in with the others, so we could see those throughout. The other thing to keep in mind with these brackets is because they're playing version 1.3, I believe, fort order has also been randomized, which could make for some interesting challenge. So we got a lot of World 4 here to start off with. We've 4-1, 4-5, and now 4-2. And 4-2 has a Boss Bass. Boss Bass and Angry Sun can be randomized into certain levels. Europsilus just kind of powered his way through. Nice P-speed by Jedab. Dust Minion and Chaos are dealing with Hammer Bros in different areas, environments. Star for Chaos and a Mushroom for Dust Minion. So finally have a non-World 4 level in 5-4 here. So another fairly straightforward stage. That shouldn't be too challenging. Dust Minion is also in 5-4. So he and Europsilus are making good progress so far. It's also worth noting that hammers do break locks in these flag sets, and on top of that, end cards will be doled out every 80,000 points as it is in the vanilla. Tourney bracket is similar to Tourney flags too, but we turn off the end cards and don't block. So we have 1-6 here for our runners. So we've got runners on 3 different levels right now. Jedab kind of holding up the rear at 4-4-2. Chaos is 5-4. Europsilus 3-5 now. Dust Minion is going to take a run at that end card. Good lucky guess the first time out. The end card is randomized. Can't rely on your memory from the past game. And all he got was a music box for his efforts. So Dust Minion's going to 6-3, which is 3-7. So he's going different than Europsilus. And Dust Minion, if he knows this, could get the hidden item in 3-7 if he so chooses. Looks like he's kind of considering it, but didn't want to do it blind, so he's going to carry on. But that early item is tempting. Jedab going to try his luck with the end card. No match first time out. And he's 0 on both of those. So, but he knows where two of the cards will match up later. So 3F2 is the second fort here in World 6, H2O fort, a pretty easy fort to navigate. Your Upslist didn't have any trouble. Dust Minion also the end. Chaos Defrost is in 3-7 right now. Lost his Fire Mario as soon as he got it. So we're at the World 7 airship to lead off. Airships are randomized. So, auto-scrollers have been turned off for this, which is, with two exceptions, 5-9 and one of the lost levels, dubbed Atlantis, are still auto-scroll because they couldn't be completable otherwise. Well, certainly not 5-9, I'm not so sure about Atlantis, but nonetheless, so your Upslist actually has Fire Mario. He could have gone in for a fire kill on Lemmy if he so chose, and World 7's a good airship to do that on. Fortunately, Lemmy's HP is randomized, and it's going to take the full 5 to get this, get him taken care of. Takes his time with it, and finally drops him. So we have our first world down. Dust Minion also right behind him. So we got about a 5 second or so difference between the runners for the first. So Chaos Defrost is about half a stage or so behind Dust Minion, and Jedab is about a full stage, or about a stage and change behind. So your Upslow's got it about 6:38, and Dust Minion about 6:45 for the first world. So that was a long first world, and the second World 7 is next, so you know it's going to be interesting. And of course, the first fort we encounter is Fort Knox, because why not? One of 2 levels that 100% require the ability to fly to complete the level, the other being 6-5. And unfortunately, for Europolus, he had to give up his hammer suit. And you want to have a hammer suit for Bowser, if nothing else. So Chaos, I think, was trying to get the item box, and yeah, so he's going to Chaos trying to take on Lemmy the normal way. Finally gets rid of him after 5 hits. This is wanted about 8:39. Alright, so, and Jedab has also finished him off, so 8:47 for him. So right now it's going to be a race. It's basically a race. Where is the pipe? What will take them to the Eastern Island? There's only one pipe that can do it. So that makes it a little frustrating for our runners, because they don't know exactly what's going to do it. What's going to get them out of this. Once they get there, it's a free pass. Europolus found the other side to the Western Island, so that's good. But right now, it's looking like they're going to have to play a few more levels to do this. Chaos taking, I think, an intentional death there. He does not want to play 7 Fort Knox as Small Mario, and with good cause, because it's a very long level if you have to play it as Small Mario. It takes over 1 minute. I'm not sure what Chaos is doing. He can go straight up to the airship from go up to the pipe from that door. Maybe he's not as familiar. So Dust Minion is still trying to find a way out of this without having to play too many more levels. I think we've come down to the conclusion that it's going to be the far left pipe. And it is. Alright, so Dust Minion is the first to get through, and he gets a hand stage as his reward. The hand stages are mixed in with the regulars. And okay, it was a hammer suit as the item, so whatever, if they find the other hand stages, those other levels will be hammer suits as well. So your Upsilus gets kind of bailed out for burning his hammer suit prematurely earlier. So 6-8 is the last regular stage before dealing with the airship. Let's see, I think they have music boxes, so they could, in theory, play. They could skip the second Piranha stage if so chose. Ooh, Europsilus barely avoiding Boss Bass, who's decided to make his home here in 6-8. Jedab's got a hammer, and he's got a decent arsenal of items here. Use at his leisure. Dust Minion gets a couple of matches for getting nothing. Get a whole lot to work with as far as items. So we have the World 1 airship here. Drops getting a cloud from the second Piranha stage. That could be useful. It's a thick Ludwig here, but not a very tough one, and Dust Minion has finished him off at about 12:08. Dropsless trying to go for a fire kill, but only needed 2 hits to finish him off, and gets his wand at 12:23. Nicely played by our 2 leaders so far. They've stayed within range of each other, even though they're not competing against each other at this stage. Chaos finishing 6-8. So we continue with the long stage here. World 5, and right away we're getting a Fred, or a vanilla-ish stage, 5F1, which is a pretty cool stage if you can get the P-speed strats to work. With Randomizer, though, it can be a little tricky, because the Disco Waffles are randomized movement. Nonetheless, Dust Minion took a couple of hits to get there, but he got through. Chaos has finished off Ludwig, nicely done, about 13-10 or about 13-15 or so. Nicely done. Jedab continuing to navigate his way through World 7. Dust Minion found 7-9. Another fairly long stage you don't necessarily want to play if you can help it. Boss Bass kind of trolling the bottom. That's going to make it a little more dicey. You got to have his hand 1. Dust Minion, got to watch it. Boss Bass. Oh boy, Boss Bass is hungry. That Paragoomba is not making life a whole lot easier for him either. Chaos Defrost and 5F1. Nice little maneuvering there. Jedab losing his hammer suit, unfortunately. Dust Minion has finally finished the 7-9 gauntlet. Europsilus is right behind him. So, alright, got Super Tanks as our second fort. Another stage, if you can get the P-speed strats to work, this stage works really well. It does take a little practice to get right. Nice little maneuvering there by Europsilus. Jedab picking up his cloud in the second Piranha stage. The one thing with World 5 is you don't see it on the map right now, but what can happen is the tower stage that links the sky, that's supposed to link the sky to the ground, is never going to be randomized. It will always be the same stage. Dust Minion and Europsilus have found our newest lost level. This is a 1/6 beta stage. There are 9 lost levels that Fred, our creator of the randomizer, was able to put together. And these stages are levels that were in the final code but never actually used. So this is a nice little bonus for our runners. Dust Minion did a pretty decent rip through the cards there. Gets a hammer, bro, and Europsilus gets a hammer, so that could be very useful. We've still got 5 worlds left to play, and be especially handy. Dust Minion trying to time the giant hammer, bro, but not having a lot of luck. Finally gets rid of him. Ibuba, these are Tourney Flag 2. Tourney Flags 2. If this were Tourney Flags 1, we wouldn't have lost stages. When we have another lost level stage in that spirit from Europsilus and Dust Minion, they have found a sort of a 5/7-ish beta, I suppose. It's not really patterned on any level. 5/7 is probably the closest, just based on its range. Another fairly easy stage. You got to watch out for some of the falling enemies, but otherwise it's straightforward. So, sky map for a sec when it finally breaks. Okay, so we have 3 forts here, and I mean 4. We have a lesser. We might have 1 less fort somewhere else. Well, actually, we already did in World 6. Europsilus used his cloud there. Skip what ended up being 7/6. Dust Minion might want to hopefully he knows to take an intentional death here, and he does. So Europsilus made maybe a pretty good call there and got 6/4, which can be a tricky stage if you're not, especially in the beginning. Okay, so Dust Minion is going to try the clip. You can clip in the wall here. It's pixel perfect, but can do it to time your jumps right. Dust Minion is going to give him a bit of a head start here with his run. So he's a little more impetus to get it right. Europsilus, meanwhile, is in the World 3 airship and deal with Roy. And Dust Minion is successful, I believe, on the 8th or 9th try there. Very nicely done. Europsilus is finished at 1848. So a pretty comfortable lead for him right now over Jedab. Dust Minion is a couple of stages ahead right now on Chaos Defrost. Chaos taking a death there in the beta stage. Casablanca reference for Europsilus, and we're on to the 4th world, which will be World 2. Alright, so interesting, Europsilus is actually playing 5/3. I didn't get a great look at the map, but I think that was a mistake. You don't want to play 5/3 if you can help it. It's not a particularly desirable stage. Dust Minions in the World 3 Airship. Jedab just finished the 1.6 beta. Chaos Defrost is at 7.6. Let's see if he goes yes, he is going to take the intentional death. So, see if he has a P-Wing. That'll make this go a lot faster. He does not. So, he's going to have to do this as Big Mario. Dust Minion grabs the wand at 2018. Okay, never mind. The pipes are locked in together, so he had to play 5-3, unfortunately. So, never mind that. So, 6F1, Elevator Fort. Chaos is actually going to play 7-6 normally, which is not a bad thing to know how to do, but this is not a fun stage by any stretch. It is vanilla. Play this like vanilla. It is one of the longest stages in the game. It takes over a minute. Looks like Chaos has got a pretty good handle on the stage. Europsilus gets a Fire Flower and drops Boom Boom. F1. So it's undesirable characteristics notwithstanding. Chaos is doing a fine job playing 7-6. Europsilus correctly uses his hammer to skip 3 stages. Very nice, very good call by him. Jedab taking the death to the giant hammer bros. Europsilus at 2-2 now. So a nice vanilla use, if you will, of the hammers by Europsilus to skip a large chunk of World 2 there. Jedab is at 7-6. We'll see. I don't know if he might have a P-Wing, because he's had pretty good success with cards. Europsilus, no thanks to the Hammer Bros. He's just going to carry on and play the World 5 airship. Looks like the anchor is a hammer suit, so that's informative. Jedab taking another death, and he went inside intentionally this time. Europsilus drops Morton. We'll grab the wand at 22-26. Continuing to put on a pretty good pace here. We've still got worlds 1, 3, and 4 left, and depending on the pipes in 3 and 4, it could take a while. Jedab gets the clip successfully in 7-6. A little stage fright from the king there. Double Fire Bros for Dust Minion. He takes care of them with his own fireballs. So done. Nice sort of lag manip, I suppose, by Jedab getting around those enemies. We have a World 3 as our 5th world. Lead off with 1-2. Pretty straightforward stage. Dust Minion also correctly used hammer and is 2-2 now. Chaos is facing off against Roy. Finishes him off, and we'll get his wand at 23-32. So a long World 5 for him. Comparatively speaking, Europsilus is 6F3, aka Carpet Fort. Jedab finishing his card. Dust Minion is in the World 5 airship. Europsilus having a little trouble with the hot feet there. Finally pushes through. Dust Minion. Hot feet can be random in terms of their behavior. Unfortunately, got a couple of drunk ones there. 24-23 for Dust Minion. Nice quick World 2 there after a fairly long World 5. Alright, so it's 4 force levels before they can start checking pipes. Fortunately, they don't have well, they might have 2 hammers. Chaos kind of gambling a little here. He's going to use a cloud to skip what was actually a 5-3, so good call there. Save him a little time, but he's got to do this level cleanly now. Sure, he knows how to do it, so I'm not going to worry too much. Europsilus 6-2. Another auto-scroll stage off. Okay, Chaos going to take the safety there. Dust Minion is in 1-2 with an Angry Sun, having 10 with. Chaos is going to have a go of it with Boom Boom, having Fire Mario. Europsilus using a cloud to skip fourth stage, and good idea. And it's a straight shot to Wendy, so a nice gamble there by Europsilus is going to put him pretty good shape, although he's got to be a little careful with Wendy because he's only small Mario, and Wendy can be really difficult. Especially in an airship like World 2 where it's uneven ground. See how he handles this. Normal Wendy. No boom shake, but only 2 hits. Jedab is trying to get a power up, but he's having a whale of a time actually getting to it. And unfortunately takes the death as a consequence. So Jedab is going to have to do that again, and you might want to just... Okay, he's going to... Wouldn't be a bad idea to use a cloud. This stage, because again, it is a very long stage. Vanilla, so it wouldn't be the worst idea. We have World 1 with two forts. He has no hammers to use, so he'll have to help this fort Air Force, the one that gets him through. Now that we have determined World 1 is the 6th world, we know World 7, or World 4 will be the 7th world. So, Ibuba in chat saying Europe's on a great pace. He is on a very good pace. He's well on his way, I think, to a sub-40 time, which is pretty good. Seed has not been the most generous at times, but so to come off with that pace is very, very solid. 27:15 for Chaos Defrost, about 3 minutes behind Dust Minion right now. Jedab is in 6F1 after going 5-3. Europsilus did make the correct call. It was really the only call. 50-50 chance of being wrong. Oh, Europsilus getting gulped by Boss Bass in 7-2. And it was a shame because he actually had a leaf. He could have made that jump in a 1 cycle. Unfortunately, he's going to have to hope this power... Okay, the item box did not give him a star, or give him a leaf, so he's going to have to 2 cycle this chasm here. Okay, wait this out. Alright, he's fine. Europsilus is kind of hedging his bets a little bit here, making sure that he can't get compromised. Chaos Defrost shooting off 1-2. Nice jump there. Europsilus gets a 1-up for his trouble. Chaos Defrost F3. Dust Minion is in the World 2 airship now, having made all the correct calls. He is on his way to Wendy. Hopefully, he doesn't have too much trouble with Wendy, even though 2-hitter, but as small Mario, it does leave some cause for concern. Jedab has found a lost level. 1-5 beta. $28.58 wand grab for Dust Minion to finish off World 2. We're at the World 4 airship now. I believe that means, I believe that means World 6 will be the last airship. Got abs at 6-3. We're getting a look at the levels that The others have skipped so far. G-Frost at 6-2. Thick Larry and Europolus is actually taking the fight to Larry, not wanting to play defensively. Got away with it. That could have gone badly for him if he wasn't careful. So a 30-05. Wand grab. Oh, Dust Minion kind of lost his bearing and takes a death there. Chaos kind of did the same thing in 6-2. So have to do it again. Jedab barrels through the double fire bros, took a damage boost to do it. Alright, so World 4. We have a pipe, 2 visible pipes, and a fort, and always a bridge. Okay, so I have to play a couple of levels here to get to the next pipe, which is in 5. Leading off is 5-1. Looks like we have a string of stars here. Another level that actually has a hidden item in it, but rarely see this happen unless we're playing Tourney Flags 1. Then you might see runners go for the hidden item. But if anybody does it outside of Tourney Flags 1, it's often an accident. Chaos is in 1-5. Europolus is in 2-5. Those P-speed strats to good effect. See if Jedab can do the same in World 5 Airship. Always a nice, very nicely done by Jedab. Dust Minions in 7-2. Giving himself enough rope, I think, with no blocks, which is fine. That's not so fine, unfortunately, having a Koopa just kind of hanging over your head there, so to speak. Waits it out. That can't happen in 7-2 with these pipes. So, Europolus is going to hope 4F1 is going to lead him to the airship. If it creates a bridge or breaks a lock, we'll see in a minute. Got a 50-50 chance here. Europ's going bottom route on 4F1. Chaos is underway with Wendy and unfortunately lost his bearings and takes a death. Do it again. It's good old Wendy. Chaos Defrost's going to try again. And it is not going to create a bridge, so he's going to have to do it again. Do the other fort. And it is 4F2. What a shock. I've noticed in the randomizer that the World 4 forts do tend to be linked together a lot. Nice job by Chaos Defrost in the rematch. Wand at 33-25. Dust Minion is just about done with World 6 here. Got a thick Larry to deal with, and a little bit of a bother here with Arena. 4 hits drop, and it does. Jedab, oh, he went double hammers, so okay. So that's a nice boost for him. That's going to save him a lot of trouble. Because he used both of his hammers to break the bottom locks, which is a good thing. Europolus getting a cloud from the coin ship, which really doesn't have a lot of utility, fortunately, in World 8. It can be used, but you're really at the mercy of the map at this point. So, nice job by Jedab. He gets it wand at 34-32. Europolus can get the glitch, and no, he's just a little low. So 34-44 for him. So if you, for those who don't know, if you grab the wand with Mario mostly off screen, it'll just skip right ahead. This cutscene will just skip at the end and save you about 3 seconds. A nice little bit of maneuvering. So Jedab is in World 6, going to play Air Force now. Testament to 5. Alright, so what do we got for a map? We got the 8 fort, which is actually a level you could use the cloud on, but it's not recommended unless you absolutely know you can skip it. In case you don't really know what the map looks like, so we're going to have to play 3F1, which is a pretty easy fort. So, see what Dustman is going to learn the sad truth about 4F1, that it's not the correct answer. Okay, so lock did not break in the top right corner, so that's formative by itself. Okay, we got 2 pipes, tanks, and an Air Force. We don't know if it's tanks or super tanks. Tanks is a regular level. If it's super tank, it's fort. You want super tank, of course. Oh, Chedav getting gulped on the the drop by Boss Bass. Chedav is not going to play these games. He is just going to go and use a P-Wing for the stage, which I don't blame. 7-2 has to be aggravating. So there was a visible lock in the dark area, so that's informative. There's another pipe in the bottom right corner. Is this going to take him to Bowser? No. Okay, so we got the lock in the top right corner. So he's going to have to play a fort or two to get through this. He avoids a hand stage, draws 8 fort, best fort in the game. So we'll see. 8 fort isn't too hard, but it's a pretty long stage. Europsilus having trouble so far. Europsilus, oh, we could go for a orb kill here on Boom Boom if he hurries. Small, and he's got Star Mario, so let's see, and gets it. Nice. Get out your orbs and chat. Got a slight hiccup. Okay, there's cast across screen. Alright, so... Okay, so the map is starting to become clearer. Actually, Europsilus should take an intentional death here. Because he would be able to... I think he would go straight back to where he came from. Really wants to play 4-4. I'm not sure how practical that is, but he could. Jedab is in World 7. Jedab, about a world and a half behind. Dust Minion's about a world ahead of Chaos. Grab the final, well. Well, the main thing is he didn't have to play, this stage, so... Okay, so the tanks in the top left in the dark areas levels, so that's good. This is fort, so this is 2 fort. Ooh, takes a death. So we know where all the forts are. That's actually valuable. Europe's going to use P-speed strats here in 2 fort. So open section chaos is 2-5. Dust Minion underway here in World 8. See how he handles it and what items he has, because that could ultimately make quite a bit of difference in terms of how he routes. If he has hammers to burn, I don't know if he does. If he has hammers, he could maybe skip a large chunk of this. see how he decides to play it. He's going to play Air Force at 6F2. Seen all the forts. We've seen 3F1, 8 fort, 2 fort, and 6F2. So, an interesting mix. Dustman, I think, was trying to go for some flying strats. Didn't quite get it, so he's going to have to do this regularly. Europsilus is also in 6F2. Successfully used Peace Speed, but unfortunately, because he went through the open gap, he could not finish the second half of that skip. So he's going to do it again. Orb kill for Chaos Defrost in 4F1. Alright, so what do we got? Dust Minion. So it looks like the lock in looks like the lock in the top right corner at the beginning is what is going to take them to Bowser. Might take a little while yet for Dust Minion to realize that. He is going to play two fort. Jet Ab with Frog Mario started off 4F2 that way. Okay, so Europsilus has, I think, figured it out along with... Ooh, Jet Abs to speed his way over. And he's in trouble. Alright, so Europsilus is the first to Bowser at about 4140. Ooh, he's trying to avoid... just barely avoids losing his hammer suit. You really want to hold on to this. Because it'll make Bowser a lot quicker. Nice wall clip there by Europsilus going into the wall there. Ooh, and avoids getting hit by the Disco Waffle. Nicely done by him. He is going to go bottom route, it looks like. Or no, he's going to try and go top route. That used to be the preferred method, but since 1.3 came out, fireballs are randomized in this final corridor, and they are particularly top-heavy. Nice jump maneuvers. Okay, so he gets through clean. Dust Minion not far behind, and 5 hammers drops Bowser, and Europsilus will be the first to finish among our featured runners. So get out the GGs for Europsilus, who will be finishing this race today. Finishing first among our featured runners with an official SRL time of 42:54. So Dust Minion has found out that the last hand stage, the hand stage between him and the finish is Tank. He's 0 for 3 on his hands. He might want to at some point consider just playing the stage. He doesn't want to lose all of his lives. Well, he's 0 for 4 now. For those of you who watched the Super Mario Bros. 3 live tournament, that race between Cobra and S. Diesel, will remember Macobra had a whale of a time hand in World 8 and got grabbed 9 times. Actually ended up costing him the race. But no such danger this time for Dust Minion. He is through. So, see how he handles World 8 here. Or handles Bowser's Castle. Ooh, he loses his hammer suit. So, don't remember what the box had. It was a flower. Minion is going to go top route on his head be it. Pretty ferocious set of fireballs, so he's going to have to be very slow here. Be fine. He gets through. Very nice. So he's just going to have to do this normally. Bowser. knows about hitbox? Box only Bowser's head. Perhaps a metaphor for life. Chaos Defrost has actually found the correct pipe, and there's nothing that's going to stop him, so Chaos Defrost, unfortunately, is going to fall short here. So Dust Minion has finished the job. Get out the GGs for Dust Minion, who is going to finish with an official SRL time of 45:38. So, good win, but Chaos Defrost making the correct call there. Unfortunately, it's too little. It's going to be too little, too late for him, as he is going to end up falling short here. But an incredible performance by him. Jedab, of course, unfortunately for him, has found 6-6. And oh, is he not pleased to see that, I'm sure. Play through this. So we'll see Chaos Defrost losing his hammer suit already. Jedab has lost Big Mario, so he's going to have to play the final half of the stage as Small Mario, and he's got a lot of bloopers, chewing up the frame rate, and he gets chewed up by a piranha as a consequence. So, well, he's probably not too sorry that he died there. He's just having to play it again. Yeah, does Jedab have hammers? He might want to consider if he does, he really ought to consider using it. Okay, Chaos Defrost gets his flower back. He has a shot at a quick kill on Bowser here. So we have our first bottom route run today from Chaos Defrost. The bottom route doesn't have as many fireballs. It's a little easier to navigate. Okay, that's an 8-4. Ooh, Chaos Defrost, fortunately not able to get the 35 fireballs to take down Bowser, so he's going to have to do this the normal way, if you will. Jedab again finding himself in 6-6. Decides to play it through this time, and he is. Not sure what Chaos Defrost is doing here. He's got a free pass basically to kill Bowser. Kind of putting himself in danger here by doing this. But he gets away with it anyways. Finishes the job. Get out the GGs for Chaos Defrost. Going to finish third and second his race against Dust Minion, finishing with an official SRL time of 48:18. So, GG's to him. Jedab, again, he's got a hammer. He should really use it on that pipe. He's putting him needlessly doing a lot of the stuff at this point, but maybe finishing 8-4 will enlighten. So, shall see. So with these wins, see how the map is. So the board is starting to change here. Chaos Dust Minion will face off against the top seed in this tournament, Teak. Europsilus will face the winner of that match. And just looking at the rest of the brackets here. Jedab is obsessed with finishing 6-6, and he continues to get grabbed, and he is going to, for I think the third time, play this stage. I think he's going for an intentional death here, and he does. He's, I think, forgotten hammers can break locks, and he's going to pay for it, unfortunately. So yeah, so based on the bracket, Arcade beat J-Lo, and Midi Guy DP defeated Magoo is Adorable. A couple of good wins there. Okay, Jedab is finally... why, Jedab? And he gets caught again. Alright, see how this goes. Better off taking the game over at this point, honestly. Continued stubbornness to play this, put him in a terrible position, fortunately. Now he's gonna have to play this out. Hope he doesn't get killed. So the other matches in this one-shot tournament will continue to go on today. We hope to finish time for the weekly, which will be broadcast at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock p.m. Time on Speed Gaming, which will have hopefully a mix of new and old runners. Or runners tonight hopefully will decide to participate. Jedab is finally through. I think he's going for the clip, or not really sure, but oh, he is going for the clip. I'm not sure what the point of that is, but okay, fine. You can have enough. Oh, fortunately, that just cost him, and he is taking the game over. So let's see if he decides to go for that lock now. Nope, he's gonna soldier on. He's gonna continue to grind. Got past 6-6 this time. Jedab is trying to get through this stage. Don't think he'll be able to one cycle. He won't. Now he can't one cycle anyways, but can at least give it a shot. We'll be able to get a star kill or a fire kill on Boom Boom here. Try for the clip again. Gets it, but he's not going to be able to star kill Boom Boom. He lost Fire Mario in the process. Finally takes out Boom Boom, but this is all going to end up being for naught. Okay, so 4-4. I'm not sure why. And Jedab gets caught. He's deep trouble. Get out of the... Uses his hammer on the wrong lock, unfortunately. It's 5-5. Luckily, I think it's not gonna matter. Yep, 8-4 did break the lock. Realize that I've done that anyways, but we digress. So, pass the hand. Yes, he does. He's got his hammer boot. A lot of items here. All his music boxes. Alright, so can he get through this? He's got another hammer suit if this if it somehow falls short. Oh, fortunately he's gonna have to reset that the elevator. Clip, not success with this. Just reset the elevator now. Alright. Slow going up the stairs. He's got some differently moving disco waffles, but gets through, gets free 1-up. Oh no! Oh no! Jedab missing the jump. Down he goes. And now he gets grabbed by the hand. Take the death. Alright, he's got a P-Wing left in reserve. Burning all of his items. Fortunately, negated his P-Wing in the process using those clouds. He is down to his last life here. He's lost Boo getting in his way. Prevented him from doing the clip. No extra life for him, so he's got to do this in one shot. He's going to go top route. See if he can avoid a game over here. Good. Good. Okay, he's through. Fairly straightforward there. Alright, so when this is finished, we will have our first set of matches done, and that will lead to the quarterfinals in a little bit. There it is. Jedab, after a grueling World 8, has finished the job. Get out your GGs for Jedab, who is going to finish with an official SRL time. 58:27. Alright, so a little bit. Teeks will take on Dust Minion. Europsolus will face the winner of that, the semifinals. Yeah, so we have 2 quarterfinal matches coming up. Teeks and Dust Minion and DLP 316 versus Arcade. So there should be a couple of interesting races. Dust Minion putting on a very good showing here today in his opening match against Chaos Defrost. So it should be a good match for Teeks. And Arcade versus DLP. DLP has been a fairly consistent presence in our weeklies and has put up some very good times played. So it'll be interesting to see how he fares in his match against Arcade. So getting an update here on on the schedule. So looks like the second round match between Arcade and DLP will be on this channel, and on uh, Randomania 1, Dust Teaks will be on. Stay tuned for future matches. Talk to you in a little bit.